Hello and welcome to Arsenal Stage News, your daily hub of Gunners updates, transfer saga, and live matches inside and outside Emirates. Don't forget to hit a subscriber button if you are new here, so you never miss Gunners updates here on Arsenal Stage News. Here we go. Arsenal found themselves at the center of another VAR storm during their narrow 2-2 with Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Arsenal's Premier League title charge took a hit as they were held to a 1-1 draw by a resilient Sunderland side, leaving Mikel Arteta feeling a mix of disappointment and frustration. The Gunners had gone into the match brimming with confidence, sitting atop the Premier League table and looking to extend their lead. However, the late equalizer from Brian Brobby and a controversial refereeing decision left Arsenal questioning what more they could have done to secure all 3 points. From the very first whistle, it was clear that Sunderland had a plan to disrupt Arsenal's rhythm, frustrate their playmakers, and make the contest as physical as possible. The home side's intensity, backed by a roaring crowd, pushed Arsenal to their limits. Despite the hostility, the Gunners initially showed grit and determination, with their usual slick passing and pressing game. Their efforts were rewarded in the first half when Bukayo Saka broke the deadlock with a composed finish, after a well-worked move involving Leandro Trossard and Martin Odegaard. However, the real flashpoint of the match came in the 7th minute, when Mikel Merino appeared to be elbowed in the face by Sunderland defender Daniel Ballard while competing for a high cross. The incident was clear on the replays, showing Ballard's arm making strong contact with Merino's face. Arsenal players immediately appealed for a penalty, but the referee waved play on, and VAR decided not to intervene. The decision baffled both the players and fans, especially considering the apparent impact of the elbow. According to post-match analysis, VAR officials believed there was insufficient intent or malice from Ballard, interpreting the contact as a natural part of the aerial challenge rather than violent conduct. Arteta, speaking after the game, couldn't hide his disappointment. "We did everything to win," he said, "but when decisions like that go against you and you concede late, it's hard to take. We have to manage moments better, but we also need fairness." The Gunners seemed in control for most of the match, but as Sunderland pushed forward in the closing stages, Arsenal began to lose their composure. In the final minutes, a long ball into the box caused chaos, and Brobby pounced to equalize, leaving Arsenal shell-shocked. The result leaves Arteta's men with questions to answer about their resilience and their ability to handle pressure away from home. Vital qualities for any team with championship ambitions. Arsenal news: Mikel Arteta's training ground stir as £45 million beast gives him a headache. Arsenal's preparations for their final push before the November international break have taken an exciting twist, with Mikel Arteta facing what can only be described as a good headache. Brazilian forward Gabriel Jesus has made a full return to first-team training after spending nearly 10 months on the sidelines, recovering from a serious ACL injury. The 28-year-old was injured during an FA Cup clash against Manchester United back in January, and his comeback has sent a wave of optimism through the Arsenal camp. Arteta, who has masterminded an impressive start to the 2025-26 season, now finds himself managing one of the strongest and most balanced squads in Europe. Arsenal's 3-0 Champions League win over Slavia Prague earlier this week saw them equal a club record run of 8 consecutive clean sheets, a testament to their defensive solidity and tactical discipline. Sitting atop the Premier League table, the Gunners look determined to finally end their long wait for domestic glory. However, with such strength in depth comes selection dilemmas. One player who has made a huge impression is Piero Hincapié. The Ecuadorian defender, signed on loan from Bayer Leverkusen with a £45 million option to buy, has quickly established himself as a reliable presence at the back. His calmness on the ball, aggression in duels, and ability to play across the backline have earned him praise from both fans and pundits. Arteta's challenge now is deciding whether to stick with his settled defensive partnership or integrate Hincapié more regularly into the starting lineup, a problem every manager would love to have. Yet despite the positive atmosphere, Arsenal are still dealing with a few injury concerns. Gabriel Martinelli and captain Martin Odegaard are both being closely monitored by the medical team after minor setbacks, while Victor Gyökeres was left out of Sweden's national squad due to a fitness issue. The striker's absence could be precautionary, but Arsenal will hope to have him back soon as they continue to fight on multiple fronts. For now, Arteta's focus is on maintaining momentum. The return of Jesus not only strengthens Arsenal's attacking options, but also boosts morale in the dressing room. With competition for places at an all-time high and the team firing on all cylinders, Arsenal's title dream is very much alive. And Mikel Arteta's only real problem is choosing which of his many stars to unleash next. Hello and welcome to Arsenal Stage News, your daily hub of Gunners updates, transfer saga, and live matches inside and outside Emirates. Don't forget to hit a subscriber button if you are new here, so you never miss Gunners updates here on Arsenal Stage News. Here we go. Arsenal eyeing RB Leipzig's Jan Diomande, the teen sensation everyone is talking about. Arsenal are reportedly among several top Premier League clubs, keeping a close eye on RB Leipzig's teenage sensation Jan Diomande, according to journalist Graham Bailey. The 18-year-old Ivorian forward has made a remarkable start to life in the Bundesliga, catching the attention of Europe's biggest clubs with his dazzling performances. Having joined Leipzig this summer from Spanish side Leganés for £17.6 million, Diomande has already established himself as one of the brightest young prospects in Europe. In just 10 appearances, he has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists, showcasing his creativity, pace, and composure in front of goal. His impact has been so impressive that insiders at Leipzig reportedly believe he could become the club's most exciting prospect since Erling Haaland. Diomande's journey to the top has been rapid. Earlier this year, he made the switch from the DME Academy in the United States to Leganés in Spain, before RB Leipzig triggered his release clause in the summer. Now settled in Germany, the Ivory Coast international has been key to Leipzig's attacking play, helping his side to dominant wins over Augsburg and Stuttgart with 5 goal contributions in just 2 games. Graham Bailey reports that while Leipzig are adamant there is no release clause in Diomande's contract, his market value has already skyrocketed, with figures as high as £88 million being mentioned. Arsenal are among several Premier League clubs, including Chelsea and Manchester City, who have been monitoring his progress. Interest is not limited to England, however, as European giants Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Paris Saint-Germain are all said to be tracking the talented winger. Leipzig's current manager Ole Werner has an exciting pool of attacking talent, including Johan Bakayoko and Antonio Nusa. Yet Diomande is reportedly the one everyone is talking about. His technical ability, confidence, and intelligence on the ball have drawn comparisons to some of the game's top young stars. Meanwhile, Arsenal continue their brilliant start to the season under Mikel Arteta, sitting 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League and boasting an incredible defensive record, not conceding a goal in their last 8 matches across all competitions. As the Gunners prepare to face Sunderland before the international break, Arteta and sporting director Edu will no doubt be keeping tabs on Diomande's progress as they plan for the club's future. Cristiano Ronaldo has revealed a fascinating story about how his career could have taken a completely different direction, one that nearly saw him wearing Arsenal's red and white instead of Manchester United's famous jersey. In a recent interview with journalist Piers Morgan, the Portuguese superstar opened up about his near move to Arsenal in his youth and how fate eventually steered him toward Old Trafford. Ronaldo explained that he was on the verge of signing for Arsenal when he was still a teenager at Sporting Lisbon. "Yes, that's exactly what happened," he confirmed. "Everything was agreed upon with Arsenal. I was very close to joining the London club. I even met with Arsene Wenger personally. However, destiny had other plans. Just before the deal could be finalized, Sporting played a friendly match against Manchester United, a game that would change Ronaldo's life forever. In that match, the young winger's dazzling performance caught the attention of Sir Alex Ferguson. The Scottish manager was reportedly so impressed that he immediately decided Ronaldo had to join Manchester United. After that game, Ferguson told John O'Shea, "We'll take this boy no matter what. He must be ours," Ronaldo recalled. It was that moment, he said, that defined the trajectory of his career. Within weeks, the Portuguese prodigy was signed by United, where he developed into one of the greatest footballers of all time. Despite missing out on an Arsenal move, Ronaldo insists he holds no resentment toward the club. In fact, he expressed admiration and affection for the Gunners, calling them a team he continues to respect deeply. "I don't see Arsenal as a rival," he said. "When they win, I'm happy for them because, at one point, I could have been one of them." This story is one of those unrecorded directions of life. Reflecting on his journey, Ronaldo acknowledged that his path to Manchester United became the foundation of his legendary career. Under Ferguson's mentorship, he evolved from a raw teenage talent into a global superstar, winning multiple Premier League titles and a Ballon d'Or before achieving further greatness at Real Madrid. Today at 39 and still playing for Al Nassr, Ronaldo continues to inspire millions around the world. He even praised Arsenal's current progress under Mikel Arteta, saying the club has a real chance to win the Premier League this season. His story serves as a reminder that sometimes fate's unexpected twists can lead to greatness. Arsenal target Rodrygo wants January move as contact made. Arsenal have been placed on alert over the potential availability of Real Madrid forward Rodrygo, who is reportedly considering a January exit from the Santiago Bernabeu following a frustrating start to the season under new manager Xabi Alonso, according to journalist Graham Bailey. The 24-year-old Brazilian, who earns an estimated £345,000 per week, has endured a difficult campaign so far, struggling for regular minutes in a star-studded Real Madrid attack that now includes Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. Despite remaining loyal to the Spanish Giants after strong interest from Arsenal in the summer, Rodrygo's situation has since changed, and he is believed to be re-evaluating his future ahead of the winter transfer window. Arsenal were one of several top European clubs to express interest in the versatile winger during the summer transfer window. But the player opted to stay and fight for his place. However, after making just 3 starts in all competitions and featuring for a total of 327 minutes, Rodrygo is reportedly open to a new challenge that could guarantee him more consistent first-team football. Bailey reports that Arsenal have already been alerted via intermediaries to Rodrygo's current stance. The Gunners remain admirers of the Brazilian international and could explore a possible move in January, depending on the financial and sporting conditions set by Real Madrid. Rodrygo's contract runs until 2028, meaning Real are under no pressure to sell, but a substantial offer could tempt the club to negotiate. Under Alonso, Rodrygo has fallen behind several attacking options, including rising stars Arda Güler and Franco Mastantuono, while Mbappé and Vinicius remain untouchable starters. The Brazilian has failed to score in La Liga this term, contributing only 2 assists, both coming in Champions League wins over Marseille and Kairat Almaty. The addition of Rodrygo would add further depth and creativity as they push for both domestic and European success.